Hi, I'm Trace Timmerman, and I'm here to teach you about whether your shoes are real or fake. Nowadays, people are willing to spend absurd amount of monies for a pair of basketball shoes, but how do you even know you're getting the right pair of shoes? Let's start with the Air Jordan 4s. Can you tell which one of these is fake? If not, then keep in mind these pointers. First off, you're going to make sure that the mesh is protruding from the midsole. If it's attached, it's a key sign that these shoes are fake. Next, make sure that the Nike Jumpman is completely symmetrical to the ones you see in pictures. If you don't have a picture, just look it up online. The thing to look at is the tongue. Make sure that the Air Jordan stitching is upside down. If it's upside right or not even there, then you know it's a fake. Make sure you're not being ripped off is to know what material you're dealing with before you buy the product. For instance, these two shoes are made out of nubuck, while the third one is made out of leather. What you're going to want to do is make sure that the stitching is symmetrical all throughout the shoe, especially in the toe box and in the tongue. Unsymmetrical lines could mean that the whole shoe is fake. Now let's see if these shoes are real. The mesh is protruding. The Nike Jumpman is exactly as the Google image picture. The stitching is symmetrical all throughout the shoe. The Air Jordan stitching is upside down. And the material is leather. This is a 100% authentic Jordan 4. Now let's take a look at the Air Jordan 11's. First, you're going to make sure that the toe box is circular and not square. Next, make sure that the back of the shoe comes from an elevated position downwards. On the back of the shoe, you'll see a hidden Air Jordan symbol. Make sure that's there. And lastly, make sure that the sole is carbon fiber and not plastic. Okay, now let's look at these pair of shoes. First off, you can see that the toe box is much more square and not really round. Next, you'll see that the back of the shoe still comes from an elevated position downwards, but it's not nearly as severe as the last pair of shoes. If you flip it to the back, you'll still see the Air Jordan symbol, but it's not anything identical to the one you can see in the Google image picture. And lastly, not carbon fiber. These shoes are actually 100% real. If you call my bluff, then you pass the quiz and you're ready to differentiate shoes for yourself.